So, Basketball Wives LA Season 7, Episode 7 review. So, we start out with Shawnee trying to speak to Evelyn privately. Evelyn is explaining to Shawnee, it's a lie. I would never do that to you. And this is all a plot to make me look bad. And that's what's going on in Evelyn's mind. They're doing this to make me look bad. Now, just to touch on that for a minute. Okay, Evelyn and Jennifer are friends now. And even though Jennifer at that time was going through a process to make Jen look bad, she did all the things she did to try to make Jen look bad. They've overcome that now. They're not in that same place. So with Tami bringing it up, Tami is the biggest culprit here. I don't know why everybody's so confused about that. Jennifer did what they did. They were in a place at that moment where it's a lot of stuff we probably don't know about. That was something that was done behind the scenes, just like a lot of other things Evelyn did to Jennifer behind the scenes. Evelyn understands that. That's why she's upset with Tami. Because even Tami knows that. She understands that that was something that happened when they were angry with each other, and the things that they did to each other were equivalent. So why would she be bringing this out now if it wasn't just to hurt people? We all know that it's not true. We all know how Evelyn and Jennifer get down. Evelyn and Jennifer know how they get down. In the back of their minds, they know that this is what they did to CC. It's the same situation. They both understand that. They both understand how they operate. That's why they cancel each other out. Tami understands that too. And that's why Evelyn is mad with Tami. Because Tami knows that's how they shade each other. But yet she trying to make this into something that she trying to pretend that she thought may have been true. Now granted, if somebody was Shawnee's real friend, they should have told her. But that just further makes Tami look bad. Why she wait a year? She should have told her then. If you weren't going to tell her at that time, none of y'all are really Shawnee's friend. So you just should have let it go. What is Tami's excuse for bringing that up? You don't really care about Shawnee, because if you did, you'd have told it then. You don't think it. You don't really think that is true. You only doing this to hurt people. Tami is an ignorant bitch. And people keep saying, well, they never accepted Tami. Tami was a cherry case, this, that, and the third. To be honest with you, Tami didn't deserve to be accepted. Ever since she got the basketball wife, she was walking around drunk, trying to get at people. She was trying to fight Jen on the first episode, and Evelyn had to stand in front of her. She's going around stealing purses, popping Mika in the face. They don't accept her because she has trash, unclassy-like behavior. That's why she's not accepted. Rightfully so. She's an outcast due to her own actions. And another thing, I'm tired of everybody saying that Tami is not a liar. Yes, Tami is a liar. We have the situation with Mika, where Mika said, she specifically said fake people. She said, I didn't say fake. I said popular people. Then popped her in the face because to make it look like she was telling the truth. Lie number one. Another lie. When she stole that girl's purse, and she gonna say that I was trying to keep it safe because you left it. And you trying to call the police on me? Lie number two. And there's another lie. Not too long ago, when the information was coming out about Evelyn and Jackie and her daughter, which is somewhat the same situation where she are trying to stir up drama. I forgot what the receipts were about, but she was telling Evelyn something to the effect of, you act like I wake up and I was trying to spread information about you to Shawnee and Jackie, and that's not true. Where they flipped the camera back and showed her sitting at the table pulling out the text messages of whatever was being said about a situation because you wanted to stir up the drama. So yes, Tami is a liar. I'm sorry to inform you all. She lies. Okay, back to what happened in the story. We see Malaysia dating another older gentleman. Um, he's cute enough, and he probably got money. I mean, okay, let's be honest. That's why she's there. Um, it was cute to see her dating. What she claimed that she's shy. She was with her ex and she was 18 years old, so she never really got a chance to date like that. So it's a new experience for her. They went out 1 or 2 times, and yeah, they had a good time, especially on the second date, doing some athletic activity. It was good to see her doing that. We had Shawnee also meet up with Tami. That's where Tami brought her the actual receipts of the conversation that where Jennifer said in a text message, "We're gonna have to get Malaysia to drop a dime on that witch who is Evelyn." And Tami was saying, "You, as you can see on this thread, I'm not even in the conversation. She's talking to someone else about this." But to be honest with you, that doesn't prove anything. It doesn't really prove that Tami didn't ask about that, because the text messages could have happened after the initial conversation. So that doesn't prove anything. Tami very well could have asked about that. I mean, she's a pro for saying, "I did. You told me I didn't ask. I said popular people, not fake people. I wasn't trying to bring up information about you," when she clearly brought up information about somebody. So that means nothing. And when Jennifer arrived, she said, "I'm guilty of repeating something." She wasn't addressing whether it was asked or not, so none of that proves anything. Tami still could have stirred the pot. We can see she likes to stir the pot. She's messy. A lot of y'all are just punks and ass kissers for bullies. I can't. I'm disgusted by all of you saying Tami is definitely not a liar. Please. What's this lie that Jennifer told? So I don't recall Jennifer telling a lie. Just because Jennifer is weaker than Tami doesn't make her a liar. Anyway, Shawnee feels that Malaysia must have been a key missing part to this story. And so next she meets with Malaysia, Shawnee, Malaysia, Evelyn, and Jackie. Evelyn tells Jackie, I appreciate and respect the fact that you knew about this and you didn't try to stir up this drama, and didn't try to add fuel to the flames. I'm paraphrasing, but that's what she was saying. Jamie, the way it came off though, Jackie thought that it was a backhanded insult, but she was like, "I'll take it, so maybe we can move to a better place." They told Malaysia that the text messages said that she was supposed to drop a dime to Shawnee about it. She was like, "I didn't know that I was supposed to be dropping a dime," but she was like, "It's hurtful that Jennifer was trying to use me in this way." She said, "When it was told to me, it went in one ear and it went out of the other." So they say, make it clear that, okay, well, Shawnee was like, "Well, I need to include Jennifer in this conversation. I have some questions to ask her, and I need everybody to be there, including Tami." And Tami said that she didn't want to be around Jennifer at all. But Shawnee invited her to the next meeting. It didn't tell her that others were going to be there, that most of the others were going to be there. But when she gets there, everybody else is there, and Jennifer walks in last. And Jennifer begins apologizing directly to Shawnee which it does look punkish. Like they have to kiss Shawnee's ass because she should have included Evelyn in the apology too. She should at least mention Evelyn, even though I know they probably already talked about it behind the scenes. But she should have, if she was going to make the formal apology in front of everybody, she should have included both of them, even though she already did it behind the scenes. Anyway, Shawnee reiterates that how she feels about the fact that Jennifer was stooped so low. And I know she said this at the beginning. I'm not sure if she said it at this one too, but she did make it clear that she feel. Yes, she said again that her and Evelyn were friends for so many years, and she couldn't believe that she would make up a lie that low just to get back at her, because the woman was so vicious. And she was like, if you know her for that long, you haven't even known me for that long. I don't know what you do to me. So she felt like that shows her what type of person Jen is. And she actually has said that she was cool on Jen. She might not have said the cool on Jen part to her face, but she said that part in the episode. And Malaysia said, well, why did you feed me this information, Jen? And Jen was like, I fed it to you so you could do whatever you wanted to do with it. I'm not upset at that. I mean, I don't care. Because it might have very well been something that she heard. If you're going to tell somebody something like that, and you didn't say don't tell, especially if you didn't say don't tell anybody, of course you don't care what they do with it. So, I mean, that's life. Get over it. Ain't none of y'all that special. So, Evelyn brings to the forefront that the person she is really upset with, and as far as I'm concerned, rightfully so, that is Tami. And she's calling Tami a liar. And they go back and forth. And Tami says, no, actually, you're a liar. And Evelyn wants to know what she lied about. She's saying, you lied on Chad. You was over there fighting that man all along. And because a neighbor saw, then you want to become the domestic violence person. Evelyn responds to her by saying, you need to worry about your health. You look like a crackhead. You can take a vitamin, do some squats. Take a vitamin, do some squats. Your legs looks like two candlesticks burning in the sun. And Tami was just sitting there like, thank you. I'm glad you noticed. That's fine. Whatever. Now, that was hard to watch. It was hurtful in both directions. And for Tami to go so... Well, Tami started the low blow. And for her to go so low, she must have felt like she had nothing else to say to Evelyn. And for her to say that, it's kind of like that what Sheree did to Kenya that time. Why a man hitting a woman, especially an athletic large man like Chad, he's going to always have the upper hand on her. Technically, even if she was hitting him, which we don't even know that. We don't know the facts. But even if that was the case, and she doesn't know, she doesn't live with them. Even if it was the case, he could have retreated. Wherever they were living at, I don't know the legalities. Some states have the right to retreat law, and some states have the stand your ground law. But there's always an option to retreat, especially when you're in an altercation with someone that's that you're 2 times bigger than. So either way, it didn't have to happen. And Tami should lose all the endorsements that she has and a lot of support over that statement, because it's that's ugly and it is some bullshit. For her to basically be saying to her, in a roundabout way, she is saying that she deserved to get her ass beat. And then when she responded to Tami about the weight, that kind of it was hurtful too. But I understand she wanted to go to a low place because Tammy wanted to go to a low place. But it all made me cringe. In addition, one thing I thought about is Jennifer said these are things that I was hearing in Miami on the street. Now, Evelyn and Jennifer are pretty tight. Behind the scenes, I wonder if, because I could see a lot of people possibly not liking Evelyn that her and Jennifer knew from back in the day. What if there was a person or some persons who did have a rumor such as that going around, and behind closed doors when Evelyn and Jennifer spoke, Jennifer confirmed who those people were and where those that rumor came from, and Evelyn might have been like, okay, well, I can understand that they would say some lies like that, and I can understand you repeating it, being that we were in the place that we were in, and so she's able to cancel it out, knowing what happened. But I do feel like Tammy is the biggest antagonist here. It was a good episode. A bittersweet good one because all of the negative drama. But that's basketball wise season 7 episode 7.